video, I figured it was time to check in with our moral compass, Hannah, and her friend over there at Think Tank. They're going to let us know how terrible and problematic this prom night photo is.
Alert, alert.
Warning.
So another thing a lot of people are talking about, Jay Feely. He is a former NFL kicker. He's a current CBS sports analyst. And he posted this picture on Twitter with his daughter and her prom date. And as you can see in the picture, he's got a gun pointed down in the middle of the picture, and what he wrote, "Wishing my beautiful daughter and her date a great time at prom. #Bad Boys." I don't know if you've seen the movie Bad Boys 2 with Martin Lawrence and Will Smith. There's a scene in there which was really funny at the time, and I don't have a problem laughing at it because it was actors and a prop gun. It wasn't real life and a real picture from like a real person making a joke out of this. But
okay, let's analyze this horrible picture. Let's examine it very closely. And if you do, you'll see that the man's daughter and her date are smiling ear to ear, knowing this is just a big silly joke. Hell, I'm sure they're in on it too. But what really chaps my ass is this self-righteous, pompous ass sits there and tells us it's okay for two actors to do the same thing in a movie, and it's funny. But it's totally unacceptable for us to have any kind of humor in our personal lives.
Making a joke out of this, but his daughter's going on a first date with a guy, and he does the whole like, how old are you? Have you ever? Like basically like saying, don't have sex with my daughter or I'll shoot you. Like that's the joke. Right. And when you break it down, it's kind of like, oh, that's weird. But a lot of people immediately had a problem with this picture because one, we are definitely in this space where should you be joking about using guns?
Right. So yeah, I think this is problematic for two reasons, right?
I found three.
Yeah, so the number one reason I think it's problematic, right, is especially right now in this climate, like following the Parkland shooting, March for Our Lives, the fact that we're having gun control and gun safety as such a prominent conversation right now. I think that it is problematic that he's holding it so freely and joking about shooting this young boy if he were to like touch his daughter.
Right.
I think the second part of it is like, a father trying to control his daughter's sexual agency, right?
Do people like this just make up crap to push their own idiotic agenda on all of us? I didn't see anything in that picture or what he said about him gonna shoot this guy because he was going to take his daughter to the prom. And I didn't hear nothing from his daughter that said she was going to get naked in the back of his 1974 Pinto station wagon.
Agency, right? Like, yes, I think that you should have a positive conversation with your children about sex and talk about some of the positives of waiting or whatever it may be. But to say that he is going to kill somebody should like he make a move on his daughter rather than giving the daughter the agency to then make a move. What if the daughter wants to have sex?
It's like this exactly, and it's like this idea that boys do something to little girls. Little girls don't make decisions on their own. They don't make decisions. They can't control. Little boys do this to you, and it was weird. And I also the third big issue, and you kind of brought it up already, but jokingly threatening another child.
A child.
Who are you talking to right now? Who is it you think you see?
Okay, they've already pointed out their basic talking points so far. But if you notice, now the whole discussion has turned feminist. And apparently it's okay for an underage child to be a slut if she wants to be. I always thought the duty of a responsible parent was to teach their minor child what was right and what was wrong. But according to these two, that's totally wrong. Just let them run wild. Then they bring up the threatening of a child again. I didn't see one time that this man ever threatened a child. Their whole video has been nothing but hypocrisy since the beginning. That's about enough of this one for the day. Except for me to say that You know, this joke has been around since modern man has had daughters. So quit whining about everything that you say offends you. Grow the hell up. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Please hit like and leave me a comment. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Sure does help me out a lot. Hope you had a great day. And as always, until next time, bye-bye.